Have you ever pondered over the future of an icy wilderness like Greenland and its burgeoning strategic importance? This remote frosty land known as Greenland is often thought of as the last frontier of wilderness, a place where cities are few and far between, and where the 3 traffic lights and 1 shopping mall serve as anomalies in the vast, icy landscape. It's an island of extremes, where the harsh, cold environment has shaped a unique way of life. But the world is changing, and so too is Greenland. The culprit? Global warming. As the Earth's temperature gradually increases, the ice caps in Greenland are starting to melt at an alarming pace. This isn't just about rising sea levels or the potential loss of a unique ecosystem. The melting ice is revealing something that could transform Greenland's future. Beneath the ice, a treasure trove of untapped resources lies in wait. We're talking about trillions of dollars worth of oil, gas, and rare earth metals. As the ice recedes, these resources are becoming more and more accessible. And this isn't just good news for Greenland's economy, it's reshaping the island's place in the world. Imagine a world where Greenland is not just a remote, icy wilderness, but a thriving hub of industry and innovation. A place where the economy is fueled not only by fishing and tourism, but by the vast wealth of resources beneath the ice. That's the future we might be looking at. As the world powers turn their attention towards the Arctic, Greenland's strategic importance is skyrocketing. This isn't just about economics, it's about geopolitics, about power and access to resources. It's about who controls the Arctic and, by extension, who holds sway over a significant portion of the world's untapped resources. So, as we gaze into the future, we see not just a changing climate, but a changing world. A world where the ice retreats and a treasure island emerges. A world where the Arctic wilderness of Greenland is transformed into a hotspot of global interest. From an icy desolation to a land of promise, Greenland's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. This island, the world's largest, was discovered in the 10th century by Norse Vikings. They named it Greenland in an attempt to attract more settlers, but the harsh, icy terrain proved to be a formidable barrier. For centuries, this vast expanse of ice and snow remained largely untouched and unexplored. It was a land known more for its isolation than for its resources. But that was about to change. In the 18th century, Denmark officially colonized Greenland, establishing a presence that would last for centuries. Despite colonization, Greenland's icy terrain and severe climate kept it largely untouched. The island's massive ice sheet, covering over 80% of its landmass, was seen more as a hindrance than a source of potential wealth. But the times, they are a-changing. In recent decades, global warming has begun to transform this icy wilderness. The Arctic is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world, causing Greenland's ice sheets to melt at an alarming rate. This melting ice is revealing a treasure trove of resources previously locked away under the frozen surface. Oil, gas, and rare earth metals are now within reach, turning Greenland into a land of promise. But this transformation is not without its challenges. The melting ice is causing sea levels to rise, threatening coastal communities around the world. It's also disrupting traditional ways of life for Greenland's indigenous population, the Inuit. Yet, amidst these challenges, Greenland is emerging as a new strategic point for world powers. As the ice recedes, new shipping routes are opening up, and the resources beneath the ice are becoming more accessible. It's a transformation that's not only reshaping Greenland, but also rewriting the world's geostrategic equations. This transformation is not only reshaping Greenland, but also rewriting the world's geostrategic equations. Beneath Greenland's ice lies a treasure trove of resources waiting to be unearthed. It's a story of vast potential, a tale of wealth hidden beneath the frosty surface of this Arctic land. Imagine a landmass thrice the size of Texas, its subterranean depths teeming with untapped reserves of oil, gas, and rare earth metals. Picture a cache so immense that it could significantly alter not just Greenland's economy, but also its standing on the global stage. Yes, that's the magnitude of wealth we're talking about. This isn't just about dollars and cents, though. These resources could fuel new technologies, power cities, and even help us make strides in space exploration. Rare earth metals in particular play a crucial role in the production of high-tech devices, from smartphones to electric cars to military equipment. But the potential of these resources isn't the only story to be told here. There's another side to this coin, one that's tinged with environmental concerns and controversies. Unearthing these resources isn't as simple as digging a hole in the ground. It's a process that requires extensive mining, a process that could potentially disrupt the fragile ecosystem of the Arctic. The melting ice, while revealing these treasures, also poses a challenge. It's a stark reminder of the climate change crisis we're facing today. The question then becomes, how do we balance the economic potential of these resources with the need to protect our environment? It's a dilemma that's not just limited to Greenland. It's a global issue, one that touches upon the power dynamics between nations. Who gets to exploit these resources and how they do so can have far-reaching implications, impacting everything from geopolitics to global trade. Greenland's treasure comes with questions of environmental responsibility and global power dynamics. It's a story that's still unfolding, a narrative that's as complex as it is fascinating. As the ice continues to melt, revealing the treasures beneath, the world watches and waits, eager to see how this Arctic tale will unfold. With its newfound wealth, Greenland is no longer just a forgotten icy wilderness. In the grand game of global politics, resources often become the pawns, and Greenland, with its treasure trove of resources, is rapidly becoming a strategic point of interest for world powers. This vast ice-covered landmass, once overlooked, is now on the radar of major players such as the United States, China, and Russia. The United States, with its history of strategic interests in the Arctic, has been quick to recognize Greenland's potential. A potential that extends beyond resources to include geopolitical advantages like new shipping lanes and military outposts. Greenland's proximity to the US mainland also presents a critical advantage in terms of national security. China, on the other hand, sees Greenland as a potential gold mine for rare earth metals, crucial ingredients for its booming tech industry. It also aligns with China's broader Arctic ambitions, as outlined in its Polar Silk Road strategy, which aims to create new shipping routes and claim resources as the ice melts. Russia, with its vast Arctic coastline, has long considered the Arctic as its backyard. The discovery of resources in Greenland only intensifies the strategic importance of the region for Russia. It's not just about the resources, but also about maintaining a strategic balance with the West. But what does all this interest mean for Greenland? The implications are complex and far-reaching. On one hand, the influx of investments could stimulate economic growth, create jobs, and improve the quality of life for the locals. On the other hand, it could also lead to environmental degradation and a loss of sovereignty as external powers exert their influence. So, as the ice melts and the world's gaze turns north, Greenland's future hangs in the balance. It's a classic tale of geopolitics, where resources, power, and strategic location intertwine. The world is watching as Greenland transforms from an icy wilderness into a global strategic point. As the ice melts and the world watches, what does the future hold for Greenland? Greenland's future holds a myriad of possibilities, as varied as the ice formations that adorn its landscapes. This Arctic island, once an icy wilderness, is on the brink of transformation, with the potential to become a major player in the global economy. Greenland's vast wealth of untapped resources, including oil, gas, and rare earth metals, could fuel a new era of prosperity. As the ice melts, these resources become more accessible, paving the way for economic growth. But this isn't a simple gold rush. The extraction and exploitation of these resources bring their own set of challenges. Environmental concerns, infrastructure development, and the impact on local communities are all factors that need careful consideration. But it's not just about money. Greenland's strategic location in the heart of the Arctic gives it an importance that far outstrips its size. As the Arctic ice melts, new shipping routes open up, potentially turning Greenland into a bustling hub of global trade. This could bring benefits, but it could also bring conflicts as major world powers vie for control of these strategic routes. The opportunities are immense, but so too are the challenges. Greenland's future will be shaped not only by its physical transformation, but also by how it navigates the complex geopolitical landscape. Climate change, international relations, and local politics will all play a part in determining Greenland's path. Greenland's people will also have a significant role. Their decisions, their aspirations, and their resilience will be key in shaping the future of this Arctic island. Their story is one of adaptation and survival, of living in harmony with the harsh Arctic environment. As the world changes around them, they too will need to adapt and evolve. Greenland stands at a crossroads, its future shaped by melting ice, untapped resources, and global interest. It's a story that continues to unfold.